What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, and I almost can't keep a straight face because I am so excited to do this reaction, as is Luca, despite the fact that she's clearly sleeping. We're going to listen to a Duran Duran cover, or a cover of Duran Duran, by William Shatner. Oh yes, we have come this far. So look, I've become a huge fan of Duran Duran in the last year, as many people will know. I enjoy their music over its large expanse. Indeed, I was talking about it not too long ago, how much I enjoy All You Need Is Now, an album they did in 2010, so well after the phase for which I think they remain most world famous, sort of the early 80s stuff. But I have to say, a couple of my favorite albums remain the self-titled debut album, as well as Rio, the follow-up to it. I just really love a lot of the tunes on that, and one of the great tunes, which was actually, as I've come to understand, their very first single, Planet Earth, I enjoy that tune a lot, and I've actually heard it covered. I did a reaction to a cover on a 1997 tribute album, but all the while I was doing this, and all the while I was going through William Shatner's material, once again, shout out to Han Solo, and even after I began going through the space-themed and clearly with many different covers related to songs that have something to do with space, the Seeking Major Tom album of William Shatner's, I didn't really, focus on all the full track list closely enough to see that there was a cover of Planet Earth. Now, it didn't say Duran Duran, but the moment I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's clearly what it has to be. I did just check to make sure, so I didn't listen to the whole tune, but I just jumped right into the middle and oh, yep, it is, okay. So I've heard about like 7 seconds of the tune, so I have a sense that it's going to be more of that sort of deadpan delivery, so I imagine, even though I didn't hear this line specifically, we're going to hear, "This is Planet Earth," or something to that effect, so I'm looking forward to that, as is Luca. So let's get straight to it. This is William Shatner covering Duran Duran, the song Planet Earth, originally from 1981, and as I said, the first Duran Duran single.
Tranquility Base, this is Houston. Can we get both of you on the camera for a minute, please? Say again, Houston. Roger, we'd like to get both of you on the field of view of the camera for a minute.
I love this insane man.
Only came outside to watch the night fall with the rain. I heard you making patterns rhyme like some new romantic looking for the TV sound.
As only
You'll
he
see
can
it
do.
right some other time. Look now, look all around. There's no sign of life, voices, another sound. Can you hear me now? This is Planet Earth. You're looking
Even funnier than I was imagining.
at Planet Earth. Ba, 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 ba. This is Planet Earth. Earth.
You cheeky man.
My head is stuck on something precious. Let me know if you're coming down to land. Is there anybody out there trying to get through? My eyes are so cloudy, I can't see you. Look now.
Just imagining him doing this in the recording booth.
There's no sign of life. Voices, another sound. Can you hear me now? This is Planet Earth. You're looking at Planet Earth. Ba, 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 ba,
This last part.
ba, ba. This is Planet Earth. Earth.
I like that use of the astronaut sample in the final bar of the Avengers.
Look now, look all around. There's no sign of life. Voices, another sound. Can you hear me now? This is planet
We
Earth.
live in a world where this happens.
You're looking
It's good to know.
at planet Earth. Ba, 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 ba. This is planet Earth. This is planet Earth. This is planet Earth. This is planet Earth.
Tranquility Base, this is Houston. Can we get both of you on the camera for a minute, please?
Sorry, she's
Earth
sleeping.
below us, drifting, falling,
Well, I reacted to this one out of
floating,
sync then, because I already did this
weightless,
one.
calling home.
So he does,
Wait for me.
he links the tracks.
Don't leave me.
Well, if you didn't hear his cover of Peter Schiff's
Love you.
Major Tom's Coming Home, you can check that, because I did react to it. But it's not even a link to that song. It's insanity, unless maybe it comes in after that. But that's like sort of re-articulating the end of that song. Who knows what this man is up to? Clearly I don't. Neither does Luca. But yeah, it's just amazing. Like, again, the moment I saw that, I knew it was going to be the Duran tune, and I knew it'd be worth going for. So yeah, another hilarious installment on this journey. There's still a bunch of tracks. There's like way more tracks in this album than there was in the Transform Man. And again, I know this is much later. You can tell by, you know, his picture, which is like superimposed into like a very, not cartoonish, but sort of like, you know, computer graphics in 2000 sort of, you know, like Photoshop cover. And he looks much older. So again, this is obviously within the last, I would say, 20 years. And ultimately, I know the Transform Man was like a very different sort of project where, again, sort of bringing in these literature readings and adding these crazy songs. But I'm loving this one just as much. Like I said, I didn't realize when I first went into it that it seems to be like mostly, if not all, covers. So yeah, I didn't realize, because that's, you know, aside from like reading like literature that's been around for a few hundred years, my understanding is that most of the songs in that original one, although I say that, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds though, so yeah, I guess covers really is something that he's been sort of doing since the very beginning. But whatever the truth there are many covers in this album that I still have to go through. So yeah, there's a couple in there that caught my eye in terms of the title, but yeah, this one had to come to the front. But more Shatner to come, more Nimoy. Again, we're always going to link these people. I certainly link them in my brain when I'm doing these reactions. It's like, oh, I got to do a Shatner, which reminds me I got to do a Nimoy one at some point too. So we'll do one of his soon. Do let me know what you think of this. And I do apologize, Luca, but I am going to have to pick you up. So here we go. A big sleepy kitty who is attached to my shorts. All right, have a good one. Peace.